It is high. It is far. It is gone. There's the first Major League home run from Mike Ford. And for the Yankees, there's a Ford in your future. Mike is Ford tough.
Welcome to the Talkin Yanks pregame show. Game one of a two-game doubleheader. Not a traditional doubleheader. These ones are 7 innings long. And Garrett Cole is on the bump for the Yankees. Jake Storielli sitting next to me, and he's got some things to say.
Hello, everyone. Live from the Roosevelt Studios. RSV LTS. Got my Roosevelt shirt on today. Look great. This shirt rocks, people are saying. 2 7-inning doubleheaders in this show. We'll be talking about the first one of those games.
Correct.
Bird Hapley.
Correct, Jake. That is correct. I've got a lineup. We've got some homer draft picks to make, over-under guesses, pitching path to victory, which is our smart segment of the show, and the very easy today. First, I'll give you the lineup. Yankees, your leadoff batter, Michael Talkin. Batting second, Lewis Linwood Voigt. Aaron Hicks is cleaning up and playing center field. Your 4-hole hitter is Mike Ford. Gio Urshela batting fifth. Gary Sanchez behind him.
Yep.
Brett Gardner behind him. Tyro Estrada at second. Tyler Wade at short. Garrett Cole.
Cool world.
Who the hell is going to be the middle infield for game two? Same two guys?
Slide Gio over. Sign someone mid-game.
Andujar's up, right? But who's the middle
Andujar's
infield?
up. He could play third, I guess.
You put Gio at short after playing a full game at third?
I mean, Tyro and Wade are both young.
They're going to run those two out there, I think.
Probably could, yeah.
No Judge. I think that's everyone's surprise. You got Fried, lefty. Fried's a lefty, right?
Fried is left-handed.
You have a lefty in game two, so you'll see Judge and Clint in game two. You weren't going to see Judge in both of these games. That would have been pretty dumb of them, in my personal opinion. So you'd rather face him versus lefty, good pitcher, so you can have some big bats versus Cy Young contender Max Fried instead of making his MLB debut. I understand the thinking in not having Judge game one. I think it is sound and makes sense. I know I've told you this a lot, Jake, that the Yankees don't care about 4-hole. They don't care about 3-hole. They just stack lefty-righty, lefty-righty.
Yeah.
Please get Ford out of the top half of the lineup.
Yeah.
Like, if you're
Especially
going to...
with Hicks ahead of him.
Man, I'd rather Gardy there if you want a lefty.
Yeah.
I mean, but having Ford above Gio and Gary because you'd rather the lefty. And I understand they probably don't think Ian Anderson is long for this game. And then you go into the bullpen. You want to make them mix and match and use guys because it's a doubleheader.
But he's after a switch hitter.
Yeah, I don't get it. So
Yeah.
that's kind of a bummer. But
Not great.
So I'm fine with Judge not playing game one. Think it makes sense. I don't like the way that they completely disregard that the top half of the order gets more at bats than the bottom half.
Yeah, I had some Jakey shower thoughts this morning where I was like, well, they can only play Judge one game today because it turns into that, like, if they played Judge twice and even if he had a freak accident happen, people would go nuts. You're playing him twice. He was just hurt. But the other realization I had is that we Yankee fans have been mad about rest days and crap. And guess what? It hasn't worked. So if Judge played twice today and they were just like, well, you know what? Screw it. Let's play him every time he's healthy because that's everything we've got. I'd almost get it. I realize that's not the best logic in the world. I do think we'll see Judge in the outfield in game two because that was my theory yesterday that they were going to DH, then outfield. We'll see if that happens. He's sitting the first game.
Well, if Clint's playing, probably DH Clint.
You could. I'm interested to see
with
what
Tanaka
they do.
Out there.
What they do with the old men.
I may sneeze soon.
Okay. We'll keep an eye out for that.
Is Rusty in here? Rusty,
Keep
can
it
you give us
directed to
your
the right.
Rusty, can you give us your projected line on Garrett Cole?
He is in here, and he says he says Andujar is playing third base for the second game, so look forward to that.
So then Gio's out.
Garrett Cole, complete game.
Andujar, Tyro, Wade, all their bats in the lineup.
Maybe you slide Gio over and then rest day tomorrow. Who knows, man? Lefty Wade.
Max Fried versus Tyro, Wade, Andujar's bat. Right now, I know it's really good, but right now,
no Wade. Maybe Wade sits games 2 and they play Urshela at short.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. I'm kind of surprised. I guess they wanted to play Ford today. I get it. Because then if you play Andujar at third behind Cole, because Cole probably doesn't need him.
Well, you're not going to play Ford. So swap
Right.
Clint for Ford just because lefty-righty stuff in game 2.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see. But whatever. This is the lineup. You still Garrett Cole versus a rookie. The Braves, Acuna Jr., he's coming off the IL.
Or you put Clint in the outfield, you DH Gio with Andujar at third. But then,
Yeah.
lineup 2 is going to be funky.
Lineup 2 is going to be funky. Dansby Swanson, Freddie Freeman, Ozuna, Markakis, Duvall, Riley, Flowers, Camargo. Decent lineup from the Braves. Still missing Ozzy Albies. But, decent lineup. I'm interested to see what their Game 2 one looks like. Acuna just came off the IL too, but he's still pretty young, 22, 23, something like that, so maybe he double dips. But, I mean, the story is it's Cole versus Anderson. Cole has been really good. He's probably third or fourth in the AL Cy Young right now, and it seems like he hasn't been over the top impressive. So it would be cool if he has one of those in 7 innings today. Yeah.
Sounds good. Pitching path to victory is pretty easy.
Cole. Hopefully just him.
Plan is for Cole to pitch all 7 innings.
Potentially Cole to Chapman.
Yes. Now, I do wonder, because I think that they're going to try and use Chapman for one game and Chad for the other. Now, what if Cole needs to come out? He needs to come out after the 5th, right?
5.2.
Do you bring Chad in for part of the 6 or all of the 6, and then at that point, you just have Chad be the 2-inning save guy and save Chapman for game 2?
Could try that.
I think that's what you do. You don't want to burn Chad and Chapman in one game. They have no back-end relief pitching right now.
Yeah.
Chad and Chapman. Those are the only guys. Otto, but they don't use him as if he's a good back-end guy.
Otto is still that guy.
I wish I could count him, but the Yankees don't count him.
Hopefully we could say that after the end today.
But it is, and then if they get a big lead, I mean, it's still, the plan is call.
Cole wants it.
Call. Oh, man, talking baseball pregame show, you guys would have been pissed. I was trying to do a Colby Allard and a Cole combo for the Coes.
Sheesh.
Yeah, there's another Cole in pitching today, too, so that would have been wild. Pitching path to victory is pretty easy. Ian Anderson, he's on the bump for them. He's making his debut. Hopefully they can knock him around. The Yankees acquired Rob Brantley earlier, so that's huge news. Big. No one's been talking about that nearly enough. I don't know. Got anything else you want to say?
Not really. Go.
I have a question for you.
Go get a win. Sure.
On the Braves side, Acuna, all those guys.
I figured it out.
On the Brave, what'd you figure out?
Gary DH is the second game. Judge plays in the outfield. Gio plays shortstop.
Andujar at third.
Andujar at third.
Clint in left instead of Gardy.
Clinton left.
Hicks in center. Talkman
Hicks
sits?
or Gardy in center. Or maybe you run Talkman twice.
Okay, so you have
options
you have
there.
Andujar, Talkman, Hicks. You're not set there. Judge. Around the infield, you have Clint, Talkman, Hicks in center. Either or. Judge in right. Around the infield, you have Andujar, Gio, Tyro, Voit, Kratz behind the dish. Makes sense.
Kind of does.
That's a big gamble because you're playing Gio at short, but they do that in the shift anyway.
I think he played it with Toronto before he came over, and then
you can't run Wade against Fried.
He has been shifting there, yeah. And you could always defensive replace if you really need to, but Gio's good at defense.
I mean, if Fried comes out of the game, that means Andujar is immediately out of the game. Gio goes there, and Wade goes to short.
We will see.
That's fun. You have a specific what to watch for. Is your Wade bunt lock? still on. You still have Ian Anderson pitching.
Yeah.
You still have Austin Riley, young, thick Austin Riley at third base. You had locked up a Wade Bunt yesterday. I will allow you to take it off.
Here's what I'll say. And this has been a big debate in the JOMBOY media world today over some different things. I think there will be a Tyler Wade bunt today. I can't promise you it's game 1.
Okay.
Fair?
Fair.
Okay.
Are you locking today?
Locked.
That's a crazy lock. You didn't have
locked.
to. You didn't have to lock it.
It's locked. I mean, Tyro probably hits a leadoff double, and then it's a layup.
So
Shit's a mouth.
you have Gardner making the last out at one point.
Gary gets thrown out on the bases.
Oh,
Yeah.
stealing?
Just kind of gets confused.
Yeah. Okay.
But it's cute.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's way cute.
We're not mad about it.
No, not at all.
Like it scored Urshela, so Gary kind of got in a fake rundown, and he's like, and we're like, Gary, you didn't need to do that. The run was going to score.
Now, Shuichi
Yeah.
Akai says
Grass isn't good to bunt on.
the grass
after
isn't
rain.
good to bunt after rain, but I think it's complete
Never
opposite.
heard that.
I think the grass is great to bunt on after rain, right?
Could. I mean,
Are they saying it deadens it?
it can either slow it up or speed it down.
Yeah. What
I
kind of
said
grass do
slow
they have
it
at
up
Yankee
or
Stadium?
speed it down, which is the opposite. I think it's Bermuda.
Gentle suggestion to sync the white balance
Thanks,
on
Anna.
your cameras. Thank you, Anna.
Appreciate that.
We've tried it. We've tried a lot. They technically are synced. It just still doesn't work. Homer draft, it's the Homer draft. Have you heard Clint's name in trade rumors a lot this year?
It just happened today. Marley Rivera had a tweet, and he was like, and yeah, I think yes.
I have.
Clint had a good quote.
I know he was
did
like,
good.
but I saw. I
Want
just
to be
saw.
the trade deadline without.
I haven't heard anyone suggesting.
Yeah, one of the Talkin GMs, I think Bowden had Clint and Andujar going for like Clev.
A real person said that.
Yeah.
What?
We don't have time to get lost in that. No.
I haven't heard that.
You have the first pick, Jim.
I do have the first pick in the Coverage Gear Homer draft.
The first official
They got a rainout show yesterday.
rain out show.
Coverage Gear, if you want gear, they've got you covered. I don't know if that's their specific tagline or they want me to say that or just don't want me to say it, but you want gear, they got you covered. Stamped it. So my first pick today, since Judge is off the board, and Jake, since you have first pick in game 2, and you're probably going to take Judge, then I am
Judge
snagging your pick and taking Voit with my first pick.
He's not playing in this game. Yeah, he is.
That's rude.
Just try to just,
You know the
just a mini psych.
You know
out.
the lineups
Just
aren't up
a
there.
mini psych out.
Ugh, scary.
Just a mini psych
I'm
out.
taking Voit with my first pick.
Oh, thank God.
These hats, I don't know if people get it. These are Coverage Gear hats.
Because there was one logical pick from yesterday that I thought you were going to steal with that whole speech. Tyler Wade. Yikes. Willie, I'll get this one out of the way. It's Gary. I don't know if he's DH in game 2, but it would be nice if he did. Because
Oh, dude, I totally forgot that I played this out in my head before the show.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, should I steal Voit from him? And then I said to myself, no, because Gary's not going to play game 2.
Yeah.
And then I totally forgot about that. I just got excited about stealing Voit from you.
Yeah. I know.
So
I'm taking Gary. I think he will play the second game. I do. I think he'll DH.
Thank you. I don't think he will.
He might not.
I don't think he will.
And then...
Oh, you're sticking with that.
Yeah, dude. I thought this was going to be your theft.
No.
Ian Anderson talking smack about the Yankees.
As a 15-year-old.
And you think Brett Gardner's just going to let that fly?
No.
You're out of your mind.
Out of your mind. Okay. Okay. Well, the hat options are limited because we don't have a couple guys here. So,
who you got?
Well, Coverage Gear, they don't have the hat of the guy that I want right now.
Okay.
I'm not going to, we don't own it. They're sending more hats our way. I'm not going to not pick him because the hat doesn't exist. So everyone act as if I'm putting the first number of this hat is a 2, not a 9. Gio Urshela. I think we should wear them like this.
Okay.
So everyone can see both numbers. I don't know if they can, but it's not. This does not represent Aaron Judge.
Okay.
It represents Gio Urshela.
You're taking Gio.
Gio and Voit, the 2 best hitters on the Yankees for the past week.
Okay.
Well, 2 weeks because they didn't really play this the past week.
Cool.
And that's the final pick.
That's it. What do you think the over-under is?
Well, first Zach has to tell us whose picks he likes better.
Is this the new thing where I'm
Yep.
picking the best picks?
Yeah,
Okay.
you have to choose between your parents.
Didn't like it the first time. Don't like it. Second. I don't like how Jake's like looking into my soul right now.
Yeah,
But
okay.
I like.
And in general, his face kind of sucks.
I got Voit and Gio are the best hitters.
Okay.
Yeah, so I wanna go with that.
2 for 2 on him liking my picks better.
Just for now.
You don't like that Gary and Gardy, similar starting things? But Voit and Gio both have O and I, same vowels. Over under time. Oh, scary. The over under. I mean, it's only 7 innings. It's Cole. It was 9 yesterday. They probably dropped it to 7.5.
Lower. I'm going 6.5.
I'm going 7.5. Did we ever get Rusty's prediction on the line?
I didn't see it pop up.
Run away.
6.5.
How's that feel in your soul?
That's pretty low, dude.
I mean, it's Cole going the distance, so that's 1
That's
or
what they
2.
hope. He couldn't go the distance last time. He only went 4 2/3.
Run away.
6.5.
Let me see
Give me a score. Give me a final score prediction. 4-2.
4-2 to round there. I initially jumped to 4-1.
Like 4-3 is over.
4-1.
5-2 is the over.
Maybe
Ian Anderson might get
maybe
blowed up.
5-1. Yeah,
Yeah.
Rook.
I mean, if they go Talkman single, Voit hit by pitch, Hicks single, Ford grand slam to open the game, the over looked great.
Then it would look really good.
Over would look really good at that point. Ugh.
I'm going over. Audible in from yesterday.
Okay, I'll take the under.
Okay, I like that bet.
I don't like it. I only did it because I wanted to be opposite of you. Zach, what are you taking?
Taking the over. I think it's too low. I think the over is too low.
What did I take? Whose side are you on?
You took the under.
Okay. I like your guys' picks better. Hey, someone wants to know if you have ever covered Poison.
Poison? No.
No, okay.
Similar bands? Yeah. But yeah.
What's a similar band to Poison that you've covered?
Like, what? It's like 80s rock. Like Van Halen, Boston. Yeah.
Panama's one of their most played cover songs.
Yeah.
What are you, read their website?
I'm involved.
Yeah.
I'm involved with
Zach hates you.
No.
Hey.
All right, see you guys. I don't know if we're going to be able to do a full pregame show in between games. Maybe just homer picks. I have no idea how that works.
No.
We'll be in the office.
Yeah.
We'll be live for game 2.
Yeah.
Things are happening.
You'll see us. Keep an eye out on the YouTube.
If you're a Talkin' Baseball patron member, we're going to go live with Trev to record our voicemail episode after this. See ya. Goodbye.